Stephanie Bain. I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be my Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey. It's hosted by Sam from over on Thoughts on Tomes. You know, the Goodreads group will be linked down below. Anyway, today's topic is 5 books you want to read in 2017, and I'm taking it as I think it's really 5 books you're actually gonna read in 2017. For me, it's books that have been sitting on my TBR for forever, and I'm always saying I'm gonna read them, but it hasn't actually happened yet. Which is pretty much my entire TBR, but let's ignore that. And aside from one book, it's the most basic stack of books I honestly could have picked up. The first one, probably out of the bunch, there's only one other one that I'm guaranteed gonna read it within the first few months of the year, especially because this one, the third book, comes out soon-ish, and that is The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. Don't know why I looked. I need to pre-order it though because they're totally changing the cover, and I want the original cover. Oh my god, I love these books so much. And it's comes signed. So anyway, I need to read this, but I've been putting this off since I found out when the release was going to be. The first book kind of sort of put me in a book hangover, and then in turn fed into my book slump that happened last year. So I need to just engulf the greatness all at once, so that way if it happens, it's once as opposed to twice. And now we commence with the basic bitchness, or basic bookness. That's a good one. Throne of Glass. I said I was going to start in November, but realistically it's not going to happen because I didn't read it in November. I'm trying to just read other books in December. I need to get books off of my TBR, and I'm reaching for really quick reads, and I don't know if this will be a quick read. Maybe it will be, but this will happen. I own the entire series. It has to happen. The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I'm aware that people say it's not as good. It's not that good. I adore the movies, the first 2 movies, obviously, because those are the only 2 that are out right now. I'm kind of obsessed with, really love them. I love the story. I love all the things that happened. So I just want to get them off my TBR. I need to just read it and be done with it already. Next is Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I also need to read this. I want to read this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it. It's one of those things where I know I'm gonna love it, and I need to go ahead, and when I find the series cheaper, just start buying them. After probably, I just need to binge read some of the series that I currently already own so I can buy this. And the last one I have here is a book that I did not enjoy the first 100 pages of. If you're new to my channel, I'm sorry, but I didn't care for Number in the Ashes. I stopped 100 pages in. I don't think I marked it. But for $1.99, I bought the ebook to this. And yeah, why, Stephanie? Why would you buy another copy of a book you don't like? Because I read ebooks faster. And I want to read this just so I can have my full dislike of it to just be out. I've told you guys that this is... And if you haven't read Red Rising, I don't think you know, but maybe if you have, I don't understand how people wouldn't see the similarities, and it's ridiculous. It's not just, oh, it's kind of like it. No, there are parallels, and it really bothered me because it's one thing to be inspired. It's another to really just feel like a copy, and that's how I feel this is, but I've only read 100 pages. And I saw so many parallels in those first 100 pages. It's quite sad. But I'm going to read this. Maybe I end up loving it. I already know how much it is like it, so I don't think I'm going to have that much of an issue. But I do want to read it so I can have my full thoughts. If I like it, I like it, and I'll continue. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But I was so excited when I first bought this book, and I just want to get it off my TBR. Again, basic bookness. What books have been on your TBR for a million years that just give me 5 that you really just want to get off of your TBR for one reason or another? Those are mine, because those are the ones that I'm seeing all the time. Everyone always talks about, and it's not oh, I want to be in the loop, but I would just like to know and see for myself what the big fuss is about or why people dislike it, so on and so forth. And it just bothers me that I haven't read them. Other than the Mime Order, the others kind of bother me. It's I need to read them. And it's not because I want to be a part of it, but it's just like, kind of like, you know, Catcher in the Rye. I don't think that's the one. I don't know. I'm curious to see what my personal opinion is of these, because usually I have the unpopular opinion. So we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye. Who else is completely obsessed with The Weeknd's new album? If you guys didn't know, I'm completely obsessed with him. I have been for about 2.5 years. I adore his music. Like, I really do. He makes me so happy. And I have not listened to anything other than Starboy. That the entirety of that album is like on repeat all the time. Whether I'm in the car, I'm cleaning dishes, I'm doing stuff, I'm wrapping presents, and I'm like listening to his songs over and over and over again. Let me know if you like him or hate him. I'm just curious. I mean, if you hate him, that's totally fine, but he's honestly like my favorite 2 musicians in the entire world. Damien Rice, The Weeknd. Couldn't be more different. I adore them so much.